What lies behind North Korea's propaganda? Beyond the parades and staged crowds, Kim Jong-un lives in unimaginable luxury, a world apart from his people. While millions struggle for food, he enjoys opulence rivaling any monarch. Private jets, seaside villas, cellars of rare wines, all hidden behind walls of secrecy. His luxury isn't just wealth, it's a tool of power, a reminder to the elite of who truly rules. We'll pull back the curtain to glimpse his secret palaces, forbidden foreign goods, and the psychology of a dictator insulated from reality. Understanding this hidden world is key to understanding the deep divide that defines North Korea. The contrast between Kim's fantasy and his people's hardship is the nation's central tragedy. This is the story of a leader who has everything and a people who have almost nothing. Kim Jong-un's power is etched into North Korea's landscape, his influence visible in every corner of the capital and beyond, shaping the very skyline of Pyongyang. At least a dozen lavish palaces and villas dot the country, each one a fortress of luxury and secrecy, hidden behind high walls and guarded gates. The Ryong-song residence in Pyongyang, for example, boasts a network of underground tunnels and reinforced bunkers, designed for both comfort and escape in times of crisis. Coastal retreats like Wonsan feature private beaches, water parks, and even exclusive marinas, playgrounds reserved for the ruling elite. These compounds are filled with gleaming marble, sparkling crystal chandeliers, and imported European furniture, spaces built for pleasure, indulgence, and personal comfort, not for the business of governance. Construction is a closely guarded state secret, handled by elite military units sworn to absolute silence. Blueprints and plans are kept under lock and key. Even the workers, often brought in from remote regions, rarely know the true purpose of what they are building, and are kept under strict surveillance. Ordinary citizens are kept in the dark, fed a steady diet of propaganda that paints their leader as humble and selfless, while the reality remains hidden from view. Each palace is protected by electrified fences, minefields, and elite guards, a testament not only to Kim's power, but also to his deep-seated paranoia and fear of betrayal. These sprawling estates serve as both sanctuary and prison, isolating Kim from the suffering and hardship that define life for most North Koreans outside the palace walls. They are gilded cages, opulent yet empty, reinforcing his detachment from reality and the people he rules. The true scale of his wealth remains hidden from the world, a secret sustained by fear, absolute control, and the shadows that cloak North Korea's ruling elite. Kim's obsession with luxury extends to his fleet of foreign cars, a direct defiance of international sanctions. He's been seen in million-dollar armored Mercedes limousines, each arrival a message he gets what he wants, no matter the world's restrictions. These vehicles are smuggled in through a web of shell companies and secret routes, while the country struggles for basic necessities. His collection includes sports cars, SUVs, and custom golf carts, symbols of modernity and privilege denied to ordinary North Koreans. For most, car ownership is a fantasy. For Kim, it's a display of untouchable status. Each motorcade is a moving wall, separating ruler from rule. The cars are not just transport, they're a spectacle of power, conjured from a world his people will never know. They embody the chasm between Kim's reality and his nation's daily struggle. Kim dines on imported delicacies while his people face chronic food shortages and malnutrition. The United Nations warns of humanitarian crisis, yet resources flow to military projects and the leader's extravagance. Kim enjoys high-speed internet and private cinemas. His citizens are confined to a propaganda-filled intranet and daily blackouts. Healthcare for the elite is world-class, while public hospitals lack even basic supplies. Survival often depends on bribes or black market access. Propaganda insists on unity, but reality reveals a modern feudal system. Privilege for a few, hardship for the many. This inequality is North Korea's hidden truth, violently suppressed and carefully concealed. The luxury of the few is built on the deprivation of the many. The divide is a national trauma, shaping every aspect of life. Kim is North Korea's most well-traveled man, constantly moving between his many lavish palaces in private jets. His journeys are meticulously planned, with every detail managed to ensure his comfort and security. He travels not only by air, but also by sea on extravagant yachts, and by land in a custom-armored train, a rolling palace complete with gourmet meals, luxury suites, and even gold-plated fixtures. Every mode of transport is designed to showcase his power and privilege. His movements are shrouded in secrecy, entire regions are locked down, roads and railways cleared for his passage. Soldiers and police enforce strict security, ensuring no one gets close or even glimpses the leader as he passes. Bodyguards form a human shield, and security is overwhelming, reflecting both deep paranoia and the need to project an aura of mystique and invulnerability. Every appearance is carefully choreographed. His guidance visits are staged for propaganda, with locations scrubbed spotless and workers coached for weeks in advance. Every smile, every bow is rehearsed to perfection to impress the cameras. State media broadcasts these events relentlessly, crafting an image of a hands-on, benevolent leader who is always in control and deeply concerned for his people's welfare. But Kim travels through a sanitized, artificial North Korea, never seeing the true hardship of his people. The poverty and struggle outside his window are hidden from view, replaced by carefully curated scenes of loyalty and prosperity. His understanding of the country is filtered through loyal subordinates and staged reality, with only good news and praise allowed to reach his ears. This isolation is dangerous, as decisions are made from within a bubble, detached from the suffering outside. The leader remains surrounded by luxury, while the true struggles of ordinary North Koreans remain unseen and unheard. Kim's luxury is hidden by physical isolation and total information control. Palaces are in remote, guarded no-go zones. Ordinary citizens live nearby, yet remain oblivious. State media presents Kim as a humble, tireless leader. Stories of his wealth are dismissed as foreign lies. The population is taught to revere him from birth, and even questioning his lifestyle is unthinkable. Fear cements the silence. Informants are everywhere, and dissent means prison or worse. Most North Koreans may genuinely believe the propaganda, never imagining the scale of his opulence. Only a tiny elite and the outside world know the truth. For everyone else, the invisible walls hold, preserving the regime's fantasy and Kim's absolute power. Kim's power is the power to define reality for an entire nation. State media crafts him as a symbol of strength and genius, not a mere man. Indoctrination begins in childhood, creating genuine devotion and fear-driven loyalty. The Songbun system divides society by loyalty, determining every aspect of life and ensuring only the most trusted approach power. This rigid hierarchy turns citizens against each other, making resistance nearly impossible. Dissent is crushed. Political prison camps are a constant threat. Kim's world of luxury continues, insulated from consequence as the people remain trapped in a constructed reality. His ultimate power to live in a separate, untouchable world. The gulf between Kim's life and his people's inflicts a deep psychological wound. Even without open dissent, people sense the injustice. Rumors and glimpses of privilege breed cynicism and hopelessness. Elites enjoy some luxury but live in fear, their status dependent on absolute loyalty. The younger Jangmadang generation, exposed to outside media, begins to question the regime's narrative. This exposure plants seeds of doubt and desire for change. The emotional toll is immense: distrust, forced conformity, and the constant pressure to perform loyalty. Genuine connection is risky. Survival means wearing a mask. Kim's hidden luxury is not just economic, it's a source of lasting emotional and spiritual damage. Kim Jong-un wields absolute power. His authority is unquestioned, his image omnipresent, and his word is law throughout North Korea. He commands a nuclear-armed state, indulges every whim, and surrounds himself with unimaginable luxury. Yet he remains trapped in a gilded cage of fear and isolation, unable to trust even those closest to him. His world is sustained by brutality and relentless propaganda, but cracks are appearing as outside information seeps in. Every smuggled movie, every forbidden radio broadcast, every satellite image chips away at the carefully constructed myth of invincibility and control. The regime's survival depends on keeping the truth hidden, but in the modern world, ignorance is harder to enforce than ever before. Technology and curiosity are powerful forces. Kim's kingdom of luxury is built on the suffering and denial of dignity for millions, a system that is inherently unstable and deeply unjust. The stark contrast between his opulence and his people's poverty is a tension that cannot last forever, no matter how tightly it is controlled. History shows that such systems, no matter how powerful they seem, eventually fall, brought down by the weight of their own contradictions. Behind every display of luxury lies a story of deprivation. Behind every palace gate, a nation's stolen wealth and lost potential. We must look past the spectacle and remember the ordinary North Koreans, families, children and workers living in the shadow of this immense power. Their daily struggle is a powerful reminder of the enduring human fight for freedom, dignity and justice, even in the darkest of circumstances.